Hey guys, it's Van Farmstead here. Just going to give you a quick little update on one of the projects I got going on. This is a big pickle jar. It's a big glass jar, and I currently have a bunch of little pieces of apple cut up and some brown sugar in it and some water. And this is going to ferment and make me some really nice vinegar, some organic vinegar. I got this coffee filter thing over the top just to keep the anything from getting into it, and I've got inside, this is, you can see where the bubbles are coming from, where it's fermenting, but the liquid level is, you can see where it's actually touching on the top, and it's kind of filtering down. And I changed this paper because it keeps bubbling up on the top. And inside here is this is a lid off of a little plastic container that I washed and cleaned really good, and then cut the little rim off of it so I could bend it up like a kind of like a taco in a U shape and put it down in. And then when it expanded out, I cut holes in it before I put it in there, and it's holding the fruit down because I didn't have like a crock or a glass weight or anything like that. So I'm just kind of doing what I can with what I got. And I started this on the 22nd, and this is the 28th currently. And the recipe said to go for about 3 weeks and then remove the apples, and then we'll put this back in the container. Probably have to pour the whole thing out to get all the apples out, and then put it back in the container. And don't use a metal anything on it. It's all going to be wood once you put it all together, or you'll kill the chemistry, and it'll stop working off and turn into vinegar. So right now it's just kind of sitting on the kitchen counter. But this is 8 organic apples I got from the grocery store, and it's 1 heaping tablespoon of dark brown sugar per apple. And I washed the apples really well. I chopped them up in pieces. You can see the size of the pieces. They were just Pink Lady, I think is what the apples were. I bought them at Publix because I couldn't find any organic apples anywhere else that hadn't been sprayed with anything. But I brought them home and I washed them really well, and I chopped them in pieces, and then I added the brown sugar into some warm water in a little Pyrex measuring glass, and I stirred it all up until it dissolved. I poured that in here, and then I filled it up with water and made sure that everything was covered up. And right now it's what they call cooking off, meaning it's making I guess you could say it's fermenting would be the correct scientific term for it. But you can see it's all the way to the top, and I just use a rubber band. I think this was off of some broccoli and these coffee filters, and you can see it is bubbling up, and it smells like we're making apple beer, which essentially is what we're doing. And then we're just going to let the yeast eat the alcohol and turn it into vinegar, and then we'll have like a ton of organic vinegar for about $5. So instead of spending a ton of money on organic vinegar that comes in a jar like this that has the mother in it, You can make it by the gallon for less than the price of what you pay in the store to get this stuff. So I figured I would give you all a little update and keep you posted on how it comes out. Y'all have a good one.